Hi everyone, welcome back to today's live. I'm gonna just give a couple of seconds to see you all joining us today. We are gonna talk about phrasal verbs, and today you're gonna learn 50 phrasal verbs. This is gonna be a little bit longer, but I'm sure you guys are going to understand and become pros in phrasal verbs today. Let me just take a look over here if we are all fine on YouTube. Hi everyone, we are a little bit earlier today because I have a meeting soon. But I didn't want to cancel it because it's important for me to be here with you all. Let me see if we are okay. Over here. Yes. Very good. So before I get started, I want to know, where are you from? For those who don't know me, I'm from Brazil. My name is Maria Fielding. I have been living in the United States since 2016. When I came to the United States in 2016, I didn't know English at all. I started learning when I came here, and in the beginning, it was frustrating for me because I couldn't understand people. Oh, wow. Okay, I see over here from Uz Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan. Very good. Yeah, I'm from Brazil. So in the beginning, it was frustrating because I couldn't understand people. I couldn't say anything in English. But I realized that to learn English or any other language, it doesn't need to be perfect, because that being perfect or wanting to sound like I was in my native language, in Portuguese, it was holding me back, was preventing me from learning uh, properly, okay, from becoming fluent in English. And I'm here to tell you guys that you don't need to be perfect in English, or if you are learning another language too, it doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to show up, be there, explain, share your thoughts, and the other person needs to understand what you want to say. That's the goal. Okay, even if you just say wrong words, it's okay. The goal is to be understood. Okay, so let me share my screen over here. Over here, let me share my screen over here. This is the thumbnail. No, over here. So I'm so happy to have you here today, where we are going to talk about phrasal verbs. And again, my name is Maria Fielding. Oops. Okay. Let me choose another one over here. So we are going to talk about 50 most common phrasal verbs. And you might actually be asking out there, what are phrasal verbs? Okay, phrasal verbs are phrases. I even have it over here. Are phrases made up of a verb, as you can see, plus one or more particles. Okay, now actually I don't understand anything. What are particles? Particles can be a preposition or an adverb that create a new meaning different from the original verb. For example, you have the verb give. So you know that is to give, you're doing something. So you're giving something to someone. But and then if you add the particle up, okay, which is a preposition, it changes the meaning of the verb and then it becomes a phrasal verb. So give up means to quit. Okay, so for example, I tried learning the guitar, but I gave up. So I tried learning the guitar, but I quit. So I just gave up. So this is the difference between a verb and a phrasal verb. You could say also run into, which means, so just to run is like you're running, right? You're exercising. But and then if you add the into, it becomes like to meet. The meaning is totally different. It means to meet someone unexpectedly. Okay? So, for example, I ran into my old friend at the mall. So that means you met that person. I met my old friend unexpectedly at the mall. All right? So we have different types of phrasal verbs. Let me get over here, choose another one for you guys. The first type of phrasal verb is transitive, which needs an object. Okay, so for example, over here, she turned on the TV. If you just say she turned on, that you need, you need an object. What did she turn on? So she turned on the TV. You have to say the object. Now, when it's intransitive, you don't need an object. Okay, so he woke up late. So pretty much that you just, oh, he woke up. You already understand without the object. But then you can also add the object, which is in this case is late. So he woke up late. Okay, so these are two types, but we have actually four types. I know it looks like a little bit harder for now, but you guys are going to understand. So we also have a separable, okay? The object can go between the verb and the particle. For example, she put on her shoes. So you can change the like the position of the verb, the particle in this case. So she put her shoes on. Or for example, the phrasal verb pick up, I use all the time, or drop off. So let's use drop off because I just did it. I just dropped Thomas off at school. I could also say I just dropped off Thomas at school. So you can change the like the position of the particle. Okay, so those are separable phrasal verbs. We also have inseparable, which means the object cannot go in between. Let's talk about the phrasal verb run into. You have to say he ran into, they need to be together. So he ran in this case, he ran into his teacher. You cannot say he ran his teacher into, because that doesn't make sense. This is inseparable. Okay, so phrasal verbs, we have 4 types. Okay, transitive, which need you no object, you don't need an object. And then you have transitive. Actually, transitive, you have to have an object. Intransitive, you don't have to have an object. And then separable, you can separate, change the position of the particle. And inseparable, you cannot separate the particle. Okay, the object cannot go in between. Okay, does that make sense for now? Okay. Very good. So now we are going to go through 50 phrasal verbs. Okay. So now you know what are phrasal verbs. There are just phrases, made up of a verb plus a particle. Can be one or more particles. Okay. Doesn't need to be just 2 words. Can be 3 too. And this particle can be a preposition or an adverb. And then it creates a totally different meaning for the phrase. All right? Okay. So the first phrasal verb that I want you guys to know, I'd like you guys to understand, is the phrasal verb ask out. It means to ask someone on a date. For example, Alex wants to ask out Mary for dinner. So ask out. Just, you can see also I prepared these slides with pictures, because if you learn through pictures, this is a good way as well. You can see they are on a date. And when we talk about date is on, you have to use the preposition on a date. He's going on a date. But the phrasal verb is ask out, to ask someone on a date. Ask out. The next one is call back. Call back. I also want to emphasize the word call, because in English, you have to, the L is like the tongue goes higher in your mouth. So call back. I know it is really strange in the beginning, especially because we don't have this L in Portuguese, for example. Call me back later. So yeah, very good. That is a good phrase. So in Portuguese, the L has U sound, U, instead of the L. It's really weird. And then I said, gosh, that looks so weird to pronounce it. But it's the way. So you say call back, call me back, call me back. I missed his call, so I will call him back later. Call back. The next one is call off. Call off. Call off means to cancel. To cancel. They called off the soccer game because of the rain. So that means they canceled the soccer game because of the rain. They called off. Oops. Let me just go to the next one. So called off. Very good. Yeah. Called off means to cancel. So when you want to say cancel something, you can use the phrasal verb called off. The next one is called on. Called on. So we have called off, and now we have called on. Oh, it's so many of it. Okay. Called on. It means to ask someone for an answer. To ask someone for an answer. Okay, called on, called on. The teacher called on Maria to answer the question. Pretty much the teacher asked, Maria to answer the question, called on. Let me just make sure over here, because since we talked about separable and inseparable, I prepared some over here that are separable. Called on, for example, is definitely inseparable. Okay, you cannot say the teacher called Maria on to answer the question. You have to use called on together. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys when is inseparable. Okay, the other ones you can actually change it. Okay, but the called on is definitely inseparable. The next one is called up. Called up. We are still talking about call. Can I call on from you the appointment to ask someone for an answer? Well, usually is with teachers, like in school settings, that you're gonna hear people using called on, called on. Or you could say if you are waiting for some like say you are waiting for your appointment, and then they call on your name, let's say, or they call on you to answer a couple of questions, to fill fill in all the forms. So I think you could use. I'm not sure about it. I definitely know that in the school settings people use called on more. The teacher called on me today, for example. Okay, so now the next one is call up. Call up. Was called off. Yeah, was canceled. Yes, you could say that. The meeting was called off. Let me just, I need to ask her to see that, because it looks really strange, but definitely means cancel. So I'll take a look on that. So now we are going to talk about called up. Called up, which is, let me just get over it. Oops, not this one. This is drop in. Is it because I have so many over here, guys? That is harder. Okay, so it's gonna be this. Call up is to make a phone call. I will call up my grandma tonight. If you could also say I will call my grandma tonight, but when you say like call up, definitely you are talking about making a phone call. Okay, so call up, to make a phone call. I don't know you guys. I would say that I sometimes I call up, people, I would say I make a phone call, but I do prefer just texting or using WhatsApp. I don't know you guys. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer to call up, to make phone calls, to call up someone? Or do you prefer just texting or using WhatsApp? Call up. The next one is come over. Come over. So to come over means to go to someone's house. To go to someone's house. You should come over this weekend for dinner. Come over. Or if you want to use in the past, you'd say she came over last weekend, for example. Then that means you would just change came over. But the phrasal verb is come over, which means to go to someone's house. In Brazil, I did have a lot of people coming over all the time. Uh, Here, I would say that you have to make an appointment, more or less. You don't just show up. People come over, but it's like for repairs, to fix something. It's not exactly, like for dinner, or it's not something that invited, like it's crazy. Can I say my friends came over to the restaurant? Came over. That is actually a good one. It's like I would say that it's more related to the house, okay, to someone's house. Came over. Unless you would say a meeting at the restaurant or a get together at the restaurant. Normally, the way that I learned that is related to go to a house, come over. I will take a look on that, okay? Stay there, stay with me. I'll definitely take a look about it. Okay. The next one is cross out. Cross out. So cross out, it means to draw a line through something. For example, I forgot the if there. So if you make a mistake, just cross it out and write again. Invite someone. Yeah, you could, when you invite someone, pretty much that person will come over. Yeah. Invite someone. Yeah, you could say, oh, would you like to come over? Maybe, or I would say, yeah, it is an invitation to, yeah, to your home. So the cross out, it means to draw a line through something. So if you make a mistake, just cross it out and write again. And I did forget to write the I over there. So I apologize for that. But the phrase is, if you make a mistake, just cross it out and write again. Let me just see if we have another. So there are other meanings, okay, for the same phrasal verb. I'm just talking about the most common meaning, okay? Delete, yeah, pretty much is kind of delete, yeah. Delete and write again. Yeah. It means to decline, I would say decline. Um, Decline is a good way. Let me take a look over here. Decline. Let me go to Merriam-Webster dictionary over here. Cross out. Um, just to cross and then to cross out. Yeah, oops, they don't have the phrasal verb over here. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Where is the phrasal verb? Yeah, because like to cross means to cancel. Yeah. Can be one of the meaning, of course. To cancel, to make the sign of a cross. But then cross out, it means to draw a line through something. Let me go now to another one over here. Cross out. Cross out. Meaning. Could say cross out the old phone number and write in the new one. Write in the new one. Mm-hmm. Yes, you could say is deleted, as in deleted. Mm-hmm. I have one over here. Definition of cross out, um, as in delete, to show something written to be no longer valid. And something is no longer valid. Now, the next phrasal verb is do over. Do over. Let me just find over here. Do over. Do over means to complete something again. So my homework was messy, so I had to do it over. Do it over. Oh, come over is saying that also are inseparable. Okay, the previous one. So come over is inseparable. You have to say come over together. Okay. And do over, it means finish. Well, pretty much you're going to do it again. You have to start over, restart, or pretty much you have to do it again. Do over. To complete something again. To finish something again. Could say that like that, yeah. The next one is to restart. Yeah, to restart. Very good. Restart. The next one is drop in. Drop in. Is to visit someone unexpectedly. I also forgot the T over there, okay? To visit someone unexpectedly. My friend dropped in without calling first. So pretty much you visit someone unexpectedly and then you pretty much just drop in. Show up without actually telling the person. So we have drop in and we also have drop out. Drop out. Stop by. You could use stop by. Yeah. Stop by is also a good one. I like it. So drop out. It means to quit a class or program. So she dropped out of college to start a business. Pretty much she stopped it, like she canceled, she quit, the college, and then she started a business. Drop out. It's to quit a class or program. To quit. So please don't drop out of this live lesson. Oh, thank you. The next one is figured out. Figured out is to find a solution. Figured out. I can't figure out this math problem. So it means you can't or you cannot find a solution, for the math problem. I can't figure out. Figure out. So if you have a problem, let's say, or an issue, and then you say, oh, I will figure it out. So that means you are going to find the solution. Drop in, I go to the doctor, drop in. Not exactly, because drop in, you would say, you would, because it's like if it is an emergency, you would, well, drop in, because drop in means to visit someone unexpected. I don't know if you could use to go to the doctors, to the emergency room, emergency office. I'm not sure. Definitely is to visit someone. Figure out. The next one is fill in. Fill in. Over here. Fill in is to write information into the blanks on a form. Please fill in your name and address. So you have just a couple of spaces, blanks on a form, and then you're going to write your information. So this you are filling in, okay? She has not figured out the math problems. Yeah, very good. That's good. She hasn't figured out. She has not figured out. Yeah, that's really good. So figured out. Oh, by the way, drop in and drop out, the previous slide, are inseparable, okay? You have to keep them together. Keep the phrase, the verb and the particle together. Please fill in your name and address. Fill in, just to write your information into the blanks on a form. Fill in. Okay, so we have fill in and we also have fill out. Oh my goodness, it's just too many phrasal verbs. Fill in, fill out. Fill out, it means to complete a form, like words or sentences. For example, I need to fill out this job application. It's more than just writing, just writing something on a form, like just in the blank space. So this is more than that. You have to write words or sentences. If it is words or sentences, it's like fill out. If it is just a little bit of your name and just your address, is fill in. In case of the job application, you fill out. And the next one, so fill in, fill out. The next one is fill up. Fill up. Let me get over here. So fill up over here means to put gas in a vehicle. We need to fill up the gas before the trip. That means you need to put gas in your car before the trip. Fill up. So we have fill in, fill out, and fill up. Fill in is to write information into the blank on a form, like the spaces. Fill out is to complete a form with words or sentences. And fill up is to put gas, to add gas, to put gas in a vehicle. I know it's it's a lot, but once we start using them, you never forget. So if you go on a gas station, you know you're going to fill up, okay, your vehicle. Now the next one, by the way, these are my sisters. Okay. So get along, it means to have a good relationship with someone. For those who don't know, I have 6 sisters and 4 brothers. So the middle one is my sister-in-law. So that's why she's in the middle, and she's there just as I was there. she said, I'm here because Marie is not here. So as always, that's the one of the the cons, about living abroad, is that you're never there when they have, get-togethers. But I do have a good relationship with all of them, so that's why I said, oh, I'm going to show my sisters. Not just my sister, I also get along with my brothers, but sisters, if you have one, we are always best friends. So I do have a good relationship with them, so that's why I'm sharing. So we have Madalena, we call her Mada, and then we do have Adriana. It's Adriana in Portuguese, so Adriana. And then Kika is the one like pinkish over here, the pinkish. And then my sister-in-law is the middle one. Her name is Jacqueline, or Jacqueline. Jacqueline. We call her Jackie. And then the blue one that is wearing blue shirt is my sister Diva. And then next to her is my sister Lourdes. And then the oldest sister wearing a white shirt and a pink short, her name is Isilda. So my sisters and I get along really well. I get along. What do you mean? So you said that you get on with my childhood friend. Oh, you get along. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you get along with your childhood friend. Yes. That's a good one. The next one is, let me find over here. Get back. So to return from somewhere. I just got back from vacation. I moved into Portugal about 5 months, and I want to learn Portuguese. Oh, really? Yeah. So Portuguese. So it's like, so think about British and American. So Portuguese from Portugal is like British, and then the Portuguese from Brazil, it's like the American way. Okay, get on and get along. We have the get on too, so I will get that. So get on. Let me just, so get on. So get along, it means to have a good relationship. Okay, now get on, it's like to enter in a big method of transportation. Okay, we're gonna get that. Could be a bus, could be um, so pretty much is to sit on something, such also as bicycle. You could say get on a bicycle. Okay. Yeah, so that's the difference that you're gonna see from Portuguese, from Portugal, and from Brazil. So one is British, the other one is American. So get back means to return from somewhere. Okay, get back. The next one is get in. Get in. I'm just fine over here. Get in, it means to enter a small enclosed vehicle. So it means to enter in a, like such as car, car. Everything that you have to be like that. You need to shrink a little bit, and then to enter, you'd use get in. So hurry up and get in the car. Get in the car. Yes, I'm going to save this video. And I'm going to send also to those who are on our mailing list. They will also receive all the 50 phrasal verbs that we are talking here. So if you're not there, go on our highlights and then write your email address, or send to me. You can just send on the chat. Okay, not over here, private, and I will make sure I will add you on our mailing list. Okay, so get in the car, hurry up and get in the car. We are late. The next one is get off. Okay, so we have get in, now we have get off. So get off, it means to exit a big vehicle like bus, train, or you also leave something small but not enclosed. You could say like bike, get off of a bike, get off, We need to get off at the next bus stop. It means you need to exit, get off of a train. Okay, so get off. The next one is get on. As I said, someone has asked about get on. So we do have get on over here. I'm just get on over here. Is to enter, as I also to enter a big vehicle or sit on something small but not enclosed. If it is open, you could use get on. So in this case, on the train. She got on the train just in time. So it's like to enter a big method of transportation, such as bus, or to sit on something small, like you get on a bicycle too, so but it's not enclosed. Get on. The next one is get out of. Or this phrasal verb has two particles. Two particles, that out of. Out of. It means to exit a small enclosed vehicle, pretty much a car. So she got out of the taxi and ran inside. Get out of. You see if I have other. Yeah, I said that I'm going to save it. Yeah. Let me see somebody over here. Okay. Very good. So get out of. Now we're going to go to the next one, which is get over. Get over. Let me find the get over here. Over here. So get over, it means to recover from something. It took me a week to get over my cold. So it means it took me a week to recover from my cold. I was sick, and then I need to get over the sickness. So get over means to recover. Okay, to recover. The next one is get through. This is through. You have we have the th over there, which a lot of English learners hate, because the th, you put your tongue between your teeth, right? So through, get through. It means to overcome or reach. So to overcome or reach the end of something. That test was so hard, but I got through it. That means you overcame, all the issues, and you passed. Like you got through it. Let's get through it together. Oh, my sister, Mada. My sister is saying that she's watching it from Cunha. It's a small town in São Paulo state. Is right there in the, we say, Paraíba Valley. Okay, and so she's watching. Thank you, Madame. I showed her picture. Yeah. Alô para o povo de Cunha. I'm saying just hello to the people from Cunha. Okay, so get through is to overcome or reach the end of something. Okay, so you get through, you reach the end of something. Sometimes it's not a good ending, but you get through it. You get through it. Oh, my sister, so someone is saying, Olá, Mada. Yeah, Mada. She's younger than me. She's like 3 years, I would say 3 years younger. Yeah, imagine 7 girls. My mom, my mom has 7 girls and 4 boys. It's a big family. 11. Oops, I can't imagine. Okay, so the next one is, yes, pass. You passed that stage, that situation. Yeah, you get it through. In this case, it passed, but it's like, it doesn't mean just the test. It can be also it can be a situation, that you are right now. And then you say, we're gonna get it through this together. It means you're going to reach the end, you're going to achieve something together. The next one is give up. Give up. Let me find it. So give up. It means to quit. So don't give up. Keep trying. For example, don't give up on learning English. Keep trying. Okay? Don't give up. Don't stop. Yeah, don't stop. Keep trying. Very good. I like this one. Winners never give up. Yeah, don't stop, guys, okay? It is harder, but you can get through it. You can achieve, you can just keep trying. Awesome. The next one is to hand in. Hand in, it means to give something, usually to a teacher, okay? So hand in. I handed in my homework late. Means you returned, you gave, your homework late. So handed in, usually to a teacher. That's what the way that I've learned it. Now, there are other meanings, okay, but we are just talking about the meaning of to give something, usually to a teacher. I handed in my homework later. Where I'm from Brazil. Yeah. And there is the carnival season there. So all that I see is a lot of people dancing samba, samba. To submit, you could submit, yeah, submit. I'm going to submit my homework. I submitted my homework late. Yeah, you could use that. From Italy. Ooh, hi, hi, hi. Hola, from Italy. So hand it in. Now we are going to use to talk about hand out. So you have a hand in. Jonas Correia, okay, from Lagoinha, okay. Say hi to Lagoinha. And I'm sorry that we just lost a really good person there. I was watching it. So my condolence to all the family, okay, the family members and the friends, everyone in Lagoinha. Oh, in Portugal is also Carnival. Oh my gosh, really? Yeah, well, Carnival. I think it's beautiful. Here we don't have Carnival. So hand out. Hand out is to give out something, especially papers. Okay? So let me get the handout over here. So the teacher handed out the tests. So for example, we also could have been in a place and then people are handing out, um, flyers, let's say, or papers, business cards. I'll hand it out after the meeting, my business cards. And then you just start giving all to everyone. Is to give out something, especially papers. Especially papers, okay? So you are handing out. The next one is hand up. Hand up? No, it's not hand up. It's hang, actually. Okay, so it's hang up. It's supposed to hang up, okay? Not hand up. So hang up. I wrote hand over there. It was a lot, so that, and I made this myself. So let me get the hang up, okay? Let me see over here. Oh, where is hang up? I think it's this one. So it's hang up. So just forget about hand over there, but it's hang. It's G over there, okay? Hang up. It means to end a phone call. Oh my gosh, he just hung up on me over here. So you were talking to somebody and then, you just finish the call. So hang up. He was mad and hung up the phone. Okay, hang. Not D, okay, it's G, not D. G, hang up. Sorry about that. It's to end the phone call. I need to do it a little bit faster. Sorry about that because I have a meeting soon. And then now we said hang up. Now is look up. Look up means to check or search for something. I need to look up the meaning of this word. The hang up is to finish. Yes, hang up means to finish, to pretty much to end the call. You are calling someone and then, oh, why don't you hang up first? Or don't you finish the call first? Oh no, I want you to finish. I look up the new word in the dictionary. Very good. Yes, that's a good phrase to use, look up. Look up means to check or search for something in a dictionary, or just you're going to find the meaning. Okay, you're going to check for that. I'll look up on this later. Okay, so I'm going to check on that later. Okay, so look up. Not just the look is just look, use your eyes. But now when you use the look up with the preposition up, that means up, it changed the meaning. It's not like look up again. You are searching, you are checking the meaning. Okay, make up means to, let me find over here, to lie, to invent a story. Let's see if I find over here. It's over here. So make up. He made up an excuse for being late. Respected mom. Oh, how I improve my English. From Iran. Okay, very good. I like it. Hello, Iran. What do you want to ask? So he made up an excuse for being late. So when you make up something, it means you are, inventing a story. He made up an excuse for being late. The next one is pick up. Pick up. So pick up means to give someone a ride or lift something up. Okay, could be also lift something up. Can you pick me up from school? Or can you pick this up for me, please? It's too heavy. It's to lift something up too. Okay, so to give someone a ride or to lift something up. So that's why it's good to know the context, and then this way you're going to know if the person is talking about give a ride, give someone a ride or lift something up. The context, okay? Your English, how to improve your speaking level, you need to keep speaking, using. You have to pick that English book on the table. Well, that one would be just the verb, not a phrasal verb. Because you didn't use the up. Pick up the toys. Very good. I like that. Guys, pick up the toys. Pick up the toys, yeah. Made up or make up. Well, it is, so make up is the phrasal verb in the present form, like, and then if you use made up is the past. So make up, he is making up now. So for example, make up, and then made up. He made up is the yesterday, is the past. Okay, so the next one is put away. I like that. Put away. Put away. It's pretty much the cleanup, you know. Put away is to place something into the correct spot. For example, please put away your toys after playing. Don't leave that mess over there. Put away. Yes, try to watch videos without subtitles. Yes, that's good to improve, you know, your... And then to improve speaking, you have to speak. So record your voice, you know, talk to yourself out loud, you know, is the best way. And then try to find someone to speak to, you know. So put away your toys. Please put away your toys after playing. It means to place something into the correct spot. It's good to have spots for everything. And then the next one is put back. Is to return something to its original place. So he put back his book on the shelf. Put back means to return something to its original place. Put that spoon, put that spoon away. You have put away that spoon that you have used. Yeah. So put away pretty much yeah, you can change. It is separable. Put away. I actually forgot to say about, you know, the other words like get in, get off, get on, get out of, get over, get through. So most of the phrasal verbs with get, they are inseparable. You have to use them the way that it is, okay? You cannot separate the particle. Put back, you can. Put away, you can change the particle, change the position of the particle. This is I think phrasal verbs are really like interesting to learn. So the next one is put off. Put off. So we did that, and then put off is to postpone or delay. We put off our trip because of the weather. That means you just you postpone. You are going to take a trip another time. You know, we put off on that meeting. So you are postponing the meeting. To postpone or delay. And then the next one is put on. Put on, it means to add clothing. I'm sorry, I have to rush a little bit over here, okay? But I'll go back, I'll come back over here another time and we can talk a little bit more about phrasal verbs, okay? So let me get this over here, which is to put on. Put on is also, it's separable. You can say, put your jacket on, or put on your jacket. Definitely you can use, you can do that. Let me just see if we have, I think we're getting some comments also on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube as well. Let me see over here. Yeah. Okay, so that's the difference, okay, of separable and the inseparable phrasal verbs. Put on is a phrasal verb that is separable. You can change the position of the particle. He put on, so in this case, he put on, oh, I put actually, it's because it was she over there, but it's like, so let's say she, okay, but in this case it's he. He put on his jacket before going outside, okay? It's because was she there actually, but I put the guy the picture, and then I said, oh my gosh, I need to change the pronoun over there, and I changed it, but I didn't change the possessive pronoun. I let it like as her, but it's, he put on his jacket before going outside. Put out. Put out means to place something outside. So please put out the trash before bed. Put out. Put out the trash. So place something outside. So place the trash outside. We have now run into. Run into is to meet someone by chance. So for example, I ran into my old friend at the mall. So you met someone, you met her by chance. So it wasn't something that you actually scheduled or you prepared or you set up. Is something that happened, So to meet someone by chance. The next one, so we have run into, but we also have run out. Is to have no more. In this case, for example, let's say you are, I'm just find over here for you. Over here. Okay. So we ran out of milk, so I need to buy more. We ran out of milk. So it means you pretty much, you don't have more milk and you need to buy more. So you ran out of milk. Let me just make sure if it's the rain over here. Ran out is also inseparable, and run into and run out is inseparable, okay? You have to keep them together. Put out, put out, house on fire. House on fire. Go out is like, and then start over. Start over is, let me just find over here. Is to begin again. So I made a mistake, so I had to start over. So I made a couple of mistakes over here doing this the presentation, right? So I made a couple of mistakes. I need to start over. Not this slide, but let's see. I need to start over. I made a mistake, so I had to start over. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late. The next one is shut off. Shut off is, let me just find over here. Shut off. It means to stop a machine or light, okay? Or let me see how many do we have. Yeah, we have some. So to start a machine or light, please shut off the TV before you leave. I have to take off. I have to go a little bit faster over here. Take off is to remove clothing. He took off his jacket before it was hot. Tear down, or to disassemble or completely take apart. So they tore down the old building to build a new one. Tear down, it means to completely take apart. Oh, we are gonna get that. Shut off and turn off. Yeah, we will definitely get that. Tear off. It means to rip something away from something else. She tore off a piece of paper to write a note. Take off is also plain, yeah. Tear up. I need to go really fast over here because I have other. Tear up is like to rip something into many pieces, okay? In fact, I think I'll have to pretty much stop the live because I have to leave like 3 minutes, okay? So tear up, it's to rip something into many pieces. He was angry and tore up the letter. Throw away. it means to put something into the trash. Okay? Don't throw away that receipt. You might need it. Throw away. Throw out. We also have throw up, but I don't know if I'm going. Yeah, we don't have throw up over here, but we have throw up when are feeling sick, and then throw out. Throw out over here. She threw out the spoiled food. Turn down. Sorry, I have to really go faster over here. Turn down. She lowered the volume. Can you turn down the music? It's too loud. Okay, I have just 2 minutes. So we do have turn off, turn on, turn up, wake up, and write down. Okay, so after turn down, which is to lower the volume, turn off means to stop or lower, to stop the machine or light. So you say turn off the lights or turn off the TV. Turn on is to start the machine or to or lights. So turn on the lights or turn on the washer, turn on the coffee machine, okay? And then turn up is to increase the volume or appear suddenly. So turn up the volume, you could say, of the radio. Wake up is to stop sleeping. Okay, so let me just go back over here, stop sharing and stop over here because I will definitely, I have to do have more, okay. But again, I have an appointment with my son at school, so I have to go. Okay, guys. So pretty much we went through 50 phrasal verbs. I will come back here more with, I could do it slower, or we could go through more meanings, more examples of phrasal verbs. Okay. So, oh, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love coming here and to share my experiences with you guys. And I will come back soon. Okay, and remember, it's about immersion, not perfection. I'll see you guys. Thank you.